Hey guys, and thanks for watching my YouTube video. Today I wanted to go over a quick review of the Smith & Wesson Model 640 357 5-shot revolver, and this is made by Smith & Wesson. This particular gun is a 5-shot, as you can see. And it is stainless steel. It has a Smith & Wesson rubber, like a Packmeyer grips, which I'm going to be replacing. This particular gun is highly polished, and I polished it myself. As you can see, the trigger is polished, size of the trigger. I even polished the sights. Front sights polished, highly polished. Barrel, the front of it. The 357, this is a 23-ounce gun made of stainless steel, and it does have a lock, a safety lock. I have disabled that. In some of my videos I show you, you pop off 3 screws here, take off the grips, pop that off, and there you take this off, the cylinder release, and behind there there's a little plate with a spring on it. You pop that right out and that'll disable that. I don't really want a safety on it. I've heard a few times of them jamming, but the gun itself is very easy to manage. Very well made, since it's a Smith & Wesson. They retail at about, close to about $6.90 or so. If you buy this gun, it's going to probably cost you about $7.40 new. That's about the going rate. It will not be highly polished when you buy it, because this one is highly polished, as you can see. Give you a little bit better here. View of that. And it is 5-shot. Something about the 640 takes the 357 Magnum round. Very effective round. Nice thing about this gun, it's small enough, it's very reliable. 357 rounds is a lot. A lot of your smaller automatics, like the car and stuff, and some of the other small Springfields and stuff, are only 5 or 6 rounds, and depends on what you want to use for your daily carry. I'm moving over to this for my daily carry. I was carrying a 45 ACP car. Reliability on some of the automatics are questionable. That's just me. But I am going to be carrying the 357 in this configuration. I will be changing the grips, and the grips, that will take off about this much of the length of the butt, because it really ends here, and I'm putting some laser grips on, so they're shorter. So that's going to shorter it. Is a J-frame gun. Ballistics for the 357 are very good. It's a very effective round. It's a good in-between round. 357 is pretty much going to be equal to a 40 or a 45. The ballistics on those other ones, as far as ballistic coefficients, are a little higher because of the diameter of the bullet. But this bullet is definitely moving a little faster. So the 357, at least this 640 model, will take the 357 and the 38 special and the 38 plus Ps. So you have a wide assortment of bullets you can put in here. It's fairly better on recoil. This J-frame, like I say, it's 23 ounces. The air weights with the aluminum with the stainless inserts on the barrel and the cylinder weigh about 14 ounces. And with plus Ps, those are bears. It really gives you good sting. Like I say, this is a very, very good weapon. Anybody thinking to get a carry gun would be very well advised to look at this gun at least. Very small, nice to hold in your hand, very effective gun. The nice thing about a 357 or in the 5-shot with the stainless, it's heavy enough to controllable with 38s, and this has a 2.13 inch barrel, which is nice too, because it will be a little bit more accurate than the airweights, which are 1.87 inches, and it gives you a little bit more meat. So you know, you've got an extra almost 10 ounces, and then when you load it, it's going to be even heavier. It's got some weight to it, but for a defensive weapon, whether you want it in the house or you know, just in a drawer, is a pocket gun, whatever, this is perfect. You know, this probably will fit in your pocket. It'll push down a little, but it would fit in the pocket. It's easy to pull out because it's hammerless. As you can see, there's no hammer here. It's got an internal hammer. Show you again, it's empty, which when you fire it, it just internally the hammer drops. There is a hammer, it's just covered here. Revolvers generally are more reliable than automatics. Automatics have a lot of moving parts in them. A revolver, you know, in my lifetime of having quite a bit of revolvers, I've only maybe had one that had problems, you know, firing, and that was, all this stuff here was kind of sticky. And when you pulled the trigger, it was sticky too, but that was because it was very dirty inside. And I pulled off the 3 screws, sprayed it out, lubed it, worked it a little, and then the gun was fine. But I wanted to show you a very nice close-up of the gun to show you what it looks like. And like I say, that is the model 640 from Smith & Wesson. And they don't come like this. This I polished myself. So, but I wanted to show you. And it really didn't take me a long time. But that is, like I say, the model 640 Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum in stainless steel. Thank you guys for looking, and have a nice day.